Well, it's time for the penultimate Mets 2128 NFL Game of the Week call of the year. The regular season. Okay, to be fair, a couple of my game calls have not been really Game of the Week worthy. Namely, all the games involving Carolina. Good afternoon, Eric James Johnson. Namely, the games involving the Carolina Panthers against the Jets, the 49ers, and the Saints. But there were reasons that I called those games. The game against the Jets in Week 7, I had to pivot due to the fact that I was going to a wrestling event later that afternoon, which conflicted with me doing the Commanders versus the Cowboys. San Francisco, essentially compensation. It was essentially compensation plus the fact that I could backdoor it. And the game against New Orleans had more intrigue as opposed to the game between Seattle and Indianapolis. Or whoever it was that week. Look at my neck of the woods. Oh, Green Bay against Denver. It's a miserable, wet day in northern New York. Me in the upstate area of New York. We need a punt. The Giants really need to get a punter next season. A draw doesn't do either of them any good. Philadelphia defeated the Commanders to win the division crown last Saturday. But they're not as fortunate on the road as they are at home. At home, their record is 5-2. On the road, it's 5-3. And when you look at the record-wise, even if with the fact that the Eagles are the first back-to-back NFC East champions since themselves from 01-04, the record would state that this is a bit of a step back this year for Philadelphia, regardless if they finish 10-5 at best or 11-6 at worst. With Buffalo, on the other hand, the fact that if New England beats Miami and the Bills fail to win over the Jets next week, this is essentially the last home game at this iteration of their field. We have Highmark Stadium before they tear it down and get a more weather-controlled environment. It's been raining pretty much up and down the East Coast, the North to Mid-Atlantic coast all day, making fields in spots like New York, Philadelphia, in New York, in both parts of New York, down here in Carolina, incredibly slick. But let's get it going. Buffalo on the flip. They're going to defer it to Philadelphia. Shipley on the return. He's over the 25. We got a flag. This is probably going to come back to a spot foul.
It's more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick. I wonder if I can link two hopes together. Perfect. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Oh, wait, I forgot. The guys are busy over on Pat's stream. Never mind. Oh, they didn't have enough players on the field in time. First down, Philadelphia will set up shop at their own 28 instead of their own 33. Jalen Hurts, since 2022 against the AFC, he is 16-3. One Super Bowl, a loss in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs, a loss to the Jets in 2023. I don't remember who his other loss was to. Play fake. Hurts gonna throw a bomb. Was looking for Dotson, but it was way out of reach. Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, Fred Johnson, the front line. Backs and receivers, Barkley, Brown, Smith, Dotson, Goddard. Second and 10 from the 28. Drop back by Hurts. Gets hit, incomplete. Third down. Third and 10. It's been a massive downgrade for the Eagles on third downs this year. They're actually the 9th worst in the league in this spot. They get the snap off. Hurts drops back. Gonna fire it. Caught by A.J. Brown. A yard short. And we know what's coming. Tush push. Never mind. I can understand. Oh, it was 2 yards short, not 1 yard short. Never mind. I could have sworn he was a full yard short. I could have sworn he was only 1 yard short, but whatever. Khalil Shakir in the back. Back deep to get the punt. Kick is away. And he's just going to let it bounce, and it's going to take a Philly bounce to the 10-yard line. Seriously, the Giants need to get rid of Jamie Gillen. Scottish Hammer's gotten rusty with his punts. Not to mention he's very inconsistent. Anyway, Josh Allen will now come out on 6-1 record at home this year, 74.4% passing completion, 25 touchdowns, and a 119.2 reception rating. His only blemish at home this year was against New England in Week 5. First and 10 from the 10. Cook in the backfield. Shakir in motion. Cook up the gut, and then he's going to get 4. Allen fires it, caught by Knox. First down at the 28. Pick up a 14. First and 10, handoff to Cook. Cross the 30 on the cut, 35, and he's going to step out to 39 after a pickup of 11. First and 10 from the 38. It was a 10-yard pickup. Allen out of the gun, dumps to Cook, and he's going to be stood up by by Blankenship after a gain of 2. Drops back, caught by and that hole closes up quickly after a gain of 3. As the D coordinator, third and 4 from the 44. Well, 43 and a half, to be perfectly honest. Drop back. Allen in trouble, and down he goes. At best, he barely makes it back to the line, but we've got flag. This is probably going to be a hold on Buffalo. Or not. So that sack doesn't matter. Auto first down for the Bills. 5-yard penalty. Tough break if you're Philadelphia on that one. You didn't really need to do that. Similar to what the Panthers did today earlier, they basically screwed the pooch. They had a chance to get off the field, and instead, J.C. Horn commits a face mask on a check down pass by Jackson Smith and Jigba, where he was just basically giving himself up. Cook gets into Philadelphia territory, and be honest, folks, we're basically getting, in terms of the air game today, between these two, we're not getting much aside from a few check downs and some mid-range passes. Cook gets 3 on that run. Second and 7, ball at the 49. Empty set, Cook in the backfield. He'll probably be in motion. They move to a pistol set. Allen drops back, looking, pocket collapses, incomplete. He was looking for Cook, it was too low. Remember, if the season ends today, Buffalo would go to Pittsburgh. We would be heading to Pittsburgh. We're to end today instead of next week. Buffalo would be heading to Pittsburgh. But you've got an aging core in Buffalo, which is probably the main problem, which is the basic problem. Empty set, 3rd and 7, ball at the Philadelphia 49. Drop back. And this time, no flag. Loss of 10 on that sack. Phillips on the stuff. Oh, they say it's a loss of 11. Interesting. Wisnowski to get rid of it. Kick is away. Great kick. And a fair catch at the 12 for Philadelphia. They'll set up shop there. Like I said, it's been raining up and down the East Coast all day, making the fields dangerously slick in the game for the teams that are playing in these fields.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Try this
It's going to rain tomorrow here. Temperatures in the low 60s.
Nice.
Sometimes
Sunny for the next 3 days with temperatures reaching highs in the low 40s to low 50s.
Don't worry, these will go quick. I wonder if I can link two hoops together. Perfect. Because do it yourself
doesn't have to mean.
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Ow.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard. Getting that guard. Where do you even get this guy? So don't settle for just any insurance. When there's State Farm, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Welcome to Fear Factor House of Fear. For 10 weeks of insane challenges, 14 people will live with each other, and confront their worst fears. This is going to be brutal. It was an accident. I'm really excited about this matchup against the Patriots. It's time for this stadium. I know I don't go up against him, but I'm excited to go up against him. I know that he just found out that he's leaving the league and rushing our team's Coca-Cola. So he just share the message on Instagram and say, go get Chase. I'm a huge fan, obviously, of the game and the other backs. And it's just like, this is super competitive, and I want to be the best. It'll be interesting to see from Saquon how that translates in yards today. You know they're happy about this resurgence of
Mitch, you could have told me you were doing the game between New York, Philly, and Buffalo today. But then again, I'm doing this also on the original. Hand off to Barkley, trying to find a hole. He gets a little bit of breathing room, but he's only going to get 3 out of that run. It's kind of a step backward when you look at Barkley this year. Rousseau, Walker, Sanders, Bosa, the front 4. Linebackers, Matt Milano, Terrell Bernard, Dorian Williams. And the secondary, Tre'Davious White, Cam Lewis, Cole Bishop, Christian Benford for Buffalo. Second and 7, ball at the 16-yard line. Barkley moves to the backfield on the audible. They're going to hand it to Saquon. He's going to cut left. He was right. He's got the first down, and he'll pick up 9. First and 10 from the 24. So it was a pickup of 8. Hand off to Barkley again. He's got a bit of a hole, but he stopped basically as soon as he gets that hole. 1 yard pickup of 1 for Philadelphia. 2nd and 8 from the 26 of the Eagles. Giants just got on the board first in Vegas, something I didn't want to see. Pass to Hurts. Pass by Hurts. Incomplete. He was looking for Goddard. 3rd down. Look, I get John Mara is a psychopath who does not want to tank, but at this point, the fucker needs to go. Or at the very least, admit he's gotten too old. He's fucked up the team too much. I got to stop with my bullshit and say goodbye. I'm hanging it up. I'm handing the reins over to someone who does know football. Grant will be a dipshit, one of his inbred imbecilic kids. I swear, the Giants have turned into the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Or in the front office. Hand up by Barkley up the gut. He's going to get 4. 3rd down. Oh, wait, that's not Barkley. It's 28. Will Shipley. Guess Barkley was taking a break today. Taking a break on that run. Either way, it's basically no production for Philadelphia on that one. They get 15 yards on that drive, but nothing else. They'll get rid of it. 3 and out last drive. A step up on this drive, but not much of one. Kick is away for the NFC East champs. And that ball takes a bounce to the 26-yard line. 50-yard punt, no return. 5:56 left to go. Nope. And we're still scoreless in Buffalo.
For the big, for the small. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long-distance love. For the far-sighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Oh. The Trust and Will Holiday Bowl on New Year's Day as Southern Miss SMU bows 17th ranked Arizona. Buffalo Bills were established in 1959. But for almost 70 years, but for 77 years, they have not gotten to the World, won the Lombardi. 4 times they got close to it from 90 to 93, and all 4 times they failed. Against the Giants, wide right. But every other game against Washington and twice against Dallas, massacres. I mean, they had a halftime advantage in the matchup against Allen fumbles it, and he's got no choice but to fall on it and take a sack. I mean, with a ball slicker than grease, not surprising that happened. Loss of 6 on the fumble recovery. Again, I can't blame Josh for having to take the sack like that. 4 wide set, 3 to the left. 3 to his right. Fakes the handoff to Cook. Gonna go deep. Caught! Brandon Cooks with the catch. And the Cooks are cooking. That is a pickup of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50. And off the Cook, up the gut. Pile moves forward, and he's going to get 7 on that. Oh, they gave him 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. Cook in the backfield again. They fake the handoff. It's a rollout. Allen looking. He gets wit. The ball is loose, and Philadelphia's got it. And that's a bad break if you're Buffalo. Did he even throw it, or did the ball just slip out of his hand? Let's see. Did he throw it? Nope. He took the hit, and the ball just slid out of his hand. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. I know, John. My CBS game was Carolina-Seattle today. So I can't do Super Tank Bowl. And even if I could do Super Tank Bowl, Pat's going to get on my case since he fucking calls Giants games, not me.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick. I wonder
Ow.
if I can link 2 hoops together. Perfect. Because do it yourself,
Doesn't have to mean
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
First and 10, ball on the 45 for Philadelphia after the fumble recovery. It was okay, John. I know MJF won the title. I picked that. Hurts throws a floater. Caught. Gain of 3. Second and 6. Ball at the 41. It was fine, though I had to return one of my gifts because it wasn't an up-to-snuff model. Going deep. Caught by A.J. Brown. He's in Buffalo, deep in Buffalo territory. Gain of 30 what? At this point, I don't really care. Okay, it's at the 13, so it's a 14, so it's a 27-yard catch. Figure the handoff. Caught and pick up a 4. Second 7 from the 11. Philadelphia in scoring range. Screen pass to Brown. Finds a hole. They're going to put him down at the 5, gain of 6. Third and 1. I'm surprised it's not tush-push time. They're going to give it to Barkley. He's going to plow his way up the middle, trying to move the pile, but he's going to be stopped at the 2. He'll get the first down, though, with 1:40 to go in the quarter. Again, John, I know. Third and goal, second and goal, stuffed. First and goal, and he's stuffed. Second goal from the 1. Tush put. No, it's not a tush push. Fake of the handoff. Dump pass. Caught. Touchdown, Dallas Goedert. With 35 seconds left in the quarter, that fumble ball deep in Eagle territory was key for the Eagles to come up with. And it's good. 7-0 Philadelphia. Seven nothing Birds with 35 seconds left in the quarter.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick. I wonder if I can link 2 hoops together. Perfect. Because do it yourself,
Doesn't have to mean
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Very slow, so I don't know what his strategy is. Maybe to calculate his way around the obstacles, but he's going to have to pick up the pace and gain some faster people right here. That
He clocked in at 28.3 seconds, Mike.
right after she goes over that starting line, and she's picking up a little bit more pace right here. She gets over the back wall, crashing into the right there, and has the hustle at this final turn. She keeps crashing it.
Coming point each. Jesse and Ryan. The aerial bridge. Each coming in.
Here, all our skyrocket. I think it's all about going climb it right there. Gonna have performance. We're locked by her.
Tony in blue.
Grab.
In third place, Jesse in red, 1,000.
Kick is away. And it's going to go in the end zone for a touchback. Allen drops back. Fires on the pan to Knox. He'll only get 2 on that catch.
Giving, but in the hustle of the holidays, it might be easy to forget just how generous the community can be. Tonight, 12 News' Emily.
And the first quarter ends with the score Philadelphia 7, Buffalo 0.
You can count them out and put them in the bag.
As families sit down for Christmas dinner, Street Angels is following a different tradition, one they do every Thursday.
The goal in the playoff is always to crown a worthy champion.
This is why you do what you do.
All of the work, the grind, all of the blood, sweat, and tears was for this moment.
Somebody line me up!
This is a new era of college football.
You will see the best on display.
What does $181,000 do for your guys' organization? We are going to be able to expand Showers of Hope. It's really hard to be alone on the holidays, and for some of them, we're the only family
outlet to do good. And
all ends December in the comments.
To move it around or anything.
Think that might be too far. Let's split the difference. Just right. Whataburger Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich is back. Whataburger. What you got? Family photos. Here's you in the bucket. Oh yeah. Second. What you looking for? Found it. You're doing the body. So keep it work. Sometimes I don't want our customers. Show them that. Folks, for any plumbing problem, Benjamin Franklin is sure a vendor-worthy choice. Give me that. We'll even get to you same day. I'm serious. You never look like this. Dependable-worthy Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. Will you please?
larger than average. From watching FS1's daily shows, the color Cowherd, engineered to activate your logical thinking and decision making. Here, indefinitely.
We have both just continue to win. The Knicks have made a lot of moves because obviously other players have gotten hurt in the injury that he ultimately suffered right now, which is absolutely wild to think about right now. So when we just look at Josh Hart's should set as the third highest scoring game this season with a 36-point game. Right now, Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns do lead in this facet. And the Knicks were. So right now, he's interfering with 6 starts in. And as we know, both of the Knicks.
How long it takes?
2nd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line for the Bills. Hand off to Cook. Finds a hole, and he gets, I think, 5.
Consistent thing since he's done that is to give Josh Allen a run game. And it's done a great job just designing plays to take a little pressure off Josh. It starts with Jake Cook.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line. Allen going to run with it. He's got the first down. He's over the 35, 40. Tripped up at the 44-yard line. Pick up a 17. Hand off to Cook. He finds a seam, and he's going to fall down to the 49-yard line. Pick up a 5. Most since by a Bill since 1922, huh? No, 92, excuse me. 2nd and 4, ball at the 49 for the Bills. On the Bills side of midfield. They give it to Cook again. He's up the gut. He's got the first down in the Eagle territory, brought down at the 41. Pick up a 9. But we do have flag. It's on Deion Dawkins. Drop back, over the middle, caught. Falls forward for the first down by Hubbard. From the 46, they pitch to Cook. Looks for a seam, and he barely finds one to get 1, maybe 2 yards. Second and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line. Drop back. Going deep. But incomplete. Third and 8 from the 45. Drop back. Allen gets away from the sack. Tipped. Incomplete. And we've got an Eagle down. Jane Phillips, who had the sack earlier in the game. We're going to take an injury timeout. 7-0 Philadelphia. If you're New England, you're scoreboard watching this game. We'll take a 30-second injury timeout. 7-0 Philadelphia.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick.
Here's my question with the giant.
Two hoops together.
You know the giant.
Perfect. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean.
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Falling apart because your coaching style is a stubborn piece of bullshit. It's pure stubborn grade A bullshit. Before you win a game in the 11th hour to sabotage your chances at pick number 1. Onto where you want the net in the nick, where the fan base is calling for your ass to get linked, your ass or the coach's ass to get fucking linked, or your neck isn't a damn hanging juice by the end of the year. Sure, you've got cancer, but that doesn't justify acting like a dick about it. Anyway, punt is getting it on 4th and 8. This isn't going to get deep for Wisnowski. Hit. Flag. That's going to cost them. Fair catch interference, 10 yards added to the end of the play. You know, on second thought, I'll just order a Domino's pie. Pie online. Personal foul. Tough break if you're Philadelphia, if you're Buffalo. More penalties screwing you over. That's going to put the ball, instead of the ball being on the 8, it's going to be on the 23 in Philadelphia territory.
ever. Starting at $3.50, packed with protein. Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want to eat. Chipotle, for real. When our numbers guy Frank goes on vacation, the deals on the most affordable German-engineered car brand in America get even better. We're feeling festive. You got the entire dealership. Ooh, gingerbread.
Oh, it's buffalo sauce.
Step off for deal days. VW Deal Days. The deals are in, while Frank is out. Get 0.9% APR financing or $3,000 customer bonus on a new 2026 Atlas. Tradition brings Buffalo together, even in the cold. It inspires us to make Tostitos the traditional way. Start with whole corn kernels to make our masa from scratch. No artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Tostitos. Tradition matters. Go Bills. Hi. Ready for an ultra? Ready for an ultra. Don't forget, this ultra's on the line. Hey.
He says I need to eat more vegetables.
T-Mobile, you're covered either way. On the largest satellite mobile network, you're connected. That's where I leave my truck. A guy from Philly who's coaching the Bills, and then a guy from Western New York who's coaching the Eagles. So it's like they can flip the roles here. It is next year, Jamestown, which is about he still has family that lives there, so good one for him. First, that's how he started his coaching career.
So now let's get rid of that. First and 10 from the 23-yard line. Hand off to Barkley. He finds a hole, and he's going to get 7. And he's going to get 6, maybe 7. Hurts going deep. In and out of the hands of Devonta Smith, but even if he had caught it, it would have. Timeout, Philadelphia.
Well, we can measure and measure. Lowe's can measure and install it for you. You can't measure passion, right, Jim? Stop trying to work the crew. This is Jim, one of the greats, and handsome.
What I catch by is that Smith or Brown? It's Smith. Pick up a 15. Wait, this won't be enough. Do I have dominoes on here already on this list? I do. Well, that was cut in half. Second 12 after a 2-yard loss. Hand off to Bark or Bigsby, and he gets, at minimum, he gets back to the line. Hurst gets away. Caught by... What a catch by Brown. First down, Philadelphia. Second thought, just forget. I'll just do a McDonald's delivery again. I'll just use DoorDash McDonald's. I'll just DoorDash McDonald's again. Drop back by Hurts. Gets away. We got flag. Knew it. Foul on, penalty is against Buffalo. First and 10 minute 34. Barkley takes a handoff, and down he goes. Pick up a 2. Goes to A.J. Brown. Incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up. Hurts throws, caught by Goddard. Goddard gains 5. Ditto, Iman. This is the same shit stunt they pulled last year. This is the game I'm watching. Well, then in that case, Iman, if you want, I'll leave you the link and we can come on in, dude. From 47 yards away, snap by Elliott. The kick is good. 10-0 Philadelphia. And remember, if Buffalo loses this game, this locks them in. This traps them with a wild card spot. At best, they finish at 5. At worst, they finish 7. And at best, they face Pittsburgh or Baltimore. At worst, they're going to play New England. In terms of my McDonald's payments, each $31. I might as well try to trick Mom into burning this. Nope, that ain't it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see if maybe I can use Hardee's.
Starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
No.
So now we'll see what Josh Allen can do. In December, the NFL's are pretty good. It was a 15-1 the last few years with a point differential of 149, right? This has been their motto. Josh Allen, at the same time, 45 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. I hope they use it. Live every holiday Eve. Christmas Eve, absolutely. It's a great holiday week. You know, day of the week it is.
And ball's out, but the Eagles will recover it. And the Eagles recover it again on a bad punt. See what happened. Okay, Cook gets hit, flipped over. Oh, he's down by contact before the ball gets out. Yeah, forearm was down. Smart call by the ref. Never mind. It's a shame Yelp don't do gift cards, but whatever. And down goes Allen at the hands of Jalen Carter. Big hit. Reed Blankenship on the hit. Fourth down. Philadelphia's just giving the ass handing of a lifetime to Buffalo. And a punt that gets to the 29.
Symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Skyrizi.
Many were in remission, 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to visibly repair damage when tested on life. Don't use it allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, check for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Might as well warn Mom.
The Fox Nation holiday sale is happening now. People came to me from out of the darkness when they cried out for God's love. Fox Nation for only $2.99 a month. Sign up today. It's Fox Primetime Hoops, and you've got a Big Ten throwdown. National contender and conference power. Different Virginia. Takes on Wisconsin. Saturday on Fox Primetime Hoops. Sean McDermott has done such a great job here. Started in Philadelphia as an intern under Andy Reid and the legendary Jim Johnson, one of the great defensive coordinators of all time. So that's where we're going to have style first. The kid who's raised in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Phillies cover. How about that story? When you get your intern job, Andy Reid, one of the best defensive coordinators of all time. On that style, you can just
In any case, 2:48 to go, Paul. Sorry about that. Just giving some last minute instruction to my mother on when my meal gets here. I was originally planning to get Domino's pizza, but that thing is fucking finicky. But delivery orders on that thing are fucking finicky online. In any case, hand off to Barkley. He finds a hole, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker. Buffalo better come up with something, and they better come up with it fast. 2nd and 1, ball at the 38-yard line. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Hand off to Barkley. Finds a hole. He's over the 45, across midfield, in the Buffalo territory at the 46. Down he goes after a pickup of 16. Under 2 to go in the half. Philadelphia 10, Buffalo nothing. And if you're New England, you are sitting comfortably, about to get your first AFC Eastern Division title in 6 years. 1920, 2021, 2022, 2022, 21, 223, 24, 324, 24. This is 25. Yeah, so it has been 6 years since the last time that New England was the AFC Eastern Division champion. However, that having been said, their chances of getting the 1 seed still a little up in the air for the Patriots. The only way they're going to get that is with a win, and a win over Miami next week, and a loss by Denver to the Chargers. I'm going to double check if that's who they get next week. Who Denver gets next week. Let's see. Arizona against Dallas. Yes, it is the Chargers. Philadelphia's got Washington next week. Seattle's got San Francisco. Houston's got Indianapolis. Jacksonville's got Tennessee. Chicago's got Detroit. Not that that game matters all that much anymore. Neither does Green Bay against Minnesota. Carolina's got Tampa. Tennessee's got Jacksonville. Buffalo's got the Jets. And Kansas City's got the Raiders. Again, not that many of these games are going to matter all that much. All but I think 4 are going to matter. New England against Miami, Denver against Los Angeles, Carolina against Tampa, Pittsburgh against Baltimore. And that's only because, and the latter 2 are only because of division championships at stake. I mean, division titles are on the line in those games. That was 2 weeks ago between Washington and New York. And can I ask the Giants a question? What's the reason of not wanting to pick 1? If you have pick 1, you could trade back to get more draft capital. Remind me to shoot somebody. Yeah, if New England wins their game, Denver cannot afford a draw next week against Los Angeles. 1st and 10 from the Philadelphia 46. Barkley gets the handoff, Moves the pile forward, and he's going to get 4. And that's not good if you're Buffalo with your best runner going into the tent. Hurts drops back. He throws. What a catch by A.J. Brown to get the minuscule first down. That's a pickup of 6 on that lazy lob catch. And I mean, it was a lazy lob based on the way he got hit. Gain of 7, actually. No, 8. Excuse me, it was 8. From the 34, screens past to Bigsby, finds the room, and he's going to get 5. Bigsby in the backfield, 2nd and 5. At minimum, Philadelphia again is in field goal range. They're going to go over the middle to Devonta. He gets free, gets up over the 20, down at the 14-yard line. Pick up a 15 for Devonta Smith. I don't know what that signal means from Hurts. They're going to give him 14. I thought it was 15. Anyway, drop back. Lob pass to Biggs. He slips, but he is able to get 2 on that catch. 23 seconds left. Sirianni will call timeout. Let's go to Kurt Menefee. Oh, no. Please don't. Please don't, Ted. I mean, please don't, Gronk. Do not go through that table. Please don't kill yourself going through that table, Gronk. Last time Buffalo was shut out at home was against the Giants in Week 5 of 2023. However, the Giants basically got stuck kicking nothing but field goals all game and lost that game 14-9 on some controversial play. I would know. I called that damn game that night. In any case, 2nd and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line. Maybe lightning will strike twice tonight. I don't know. And Buffalo will burn a timeout. And the only other game going on right now, the Giants are leading the Raiders 17-3. What is the reason for letting the Giants get ahead for allowing the Giants to go to cut loose when the number 1 pick is on the line in the fucking Super Tank Bowl? What's the reason? And you know that Scooter McGreer's Giants are going to go off the rail again. We did it again! We did it again! The joke with that version of the Giants is that basically he's a wimpy, overly positive pussy-looking pussy, even when the team is bad. But boiling under the surface of that happy facade is an anger where he's ready to murder somebody. Hurts goes deep, looking for Goddard, incomplete, no flag, 3rd down. Ready to turn me edging more and more to the line of becoming a rampage. Scooter McGrew's version of the Giants is inching more and more to the line week by week of becoming a rampaging serial killer. And personally, I want that side to be seen of Scooter's version of the Giants in his NFC East meetings come out, where he is far more vicious, cruel, ready to throw shade, and wanting to murder somebody, to be perfectly honest. They get the snap off. Pass to Goddard. And he's going to get 3. Second timeout wasted by Philadelphia. 11 seconds left. And it's probably going to be field goal range. I mean, they're well within field goal range. Gregor, you get my fucking point. Fourth and 5. This will be from 28 for Jake Elliott. Should be an easy one. He got it. 13-0 Philadelphia. I just want him to leave and never come back and take his whole fucking family with him. At this point, there are only 2 ways John Mara steps down. 1, the cancer is removed from office as owner of the Giants. 1, the cancer becomes so severe that he has to step away and never make another decision again. Or 2, the cancer flat out kills him. And right now, with the way the team is, I don't fucking care which. Kick is away. And down at the 25. And I think the Bills are just going to take a knee. We got to fight. Flag. Oh, hi, Michael. Yeah, same thing with me, buddy. Penalty's offset. We are going to take a knee. First half ends, Buffalo, with the score of Philadelphia 13, Buffalo, nothing. Buffalo will start with the ball in the second half. Same here. Not shocked that Miami beat Tampa, though. If you want to come in, Michael, the link is right up. Here. Jalen Hurts, 14 of 21 for 150 yards and a touchdown pass. Saquon Barkley, 11 carries for 51 yards. A.J. Brown, 5 for 68, catches for 68 yards. Jalen Phillips with a sack. Javon Hunt with 4 tackles. Buffalo, Josh Allen, 7 of 10 for 90 yards and a fumble lost. James Cook, the third, 9 carries for 39 yards. Brayden Cooks, 1 catch for 50 yards. No sacks. And Lewis with 4 tackles. First downs, 10-6 Philadelphia, 3 of 8 on third down for Philly, 1 for 4 for Buffalo, 174 to 121 in favor of Philadelphia in total yards. Drives the same. Each team has had 4.8 yards per play. One sack but Josh Allen has been sacked 3 times for 44 yards. As I mentioned, the fumble loss being an X factor, 16 minutes to 14 minutes in terms of times of possession for Philly, 2 penalties for 10 yards against Philadelphia, 3 for 30 against Buffalo. Rating of 96.3 versus 97.9 between Hurts and Allen, respectively. Bigsby has 2 carries for 7 yards for Philadelphia. Hurts 1 for 4. Will Shipley 2 for 2. Josh Allen 3 carries for 16 yards to go along with what James Cook has been able to develop on the ground. Devonta Smith, 2 catches for 25 yards. Dallas Goedert, 3 for 8 and the touchdown. Dawson Knox, 2 catches for 17 yards. Joshua Palmer, 1 for 12. Khalil Shakir, 2 for 8. Darius Cooper, 1 for 4. Grant Calcaterra, 1 for 3. Tank Bigsby, 1 for 3. 1 for 2. What? Oh, hi, Tom. It's been a while since you raided me. It's been a long time since you raided me, Tom. Long time no see to the Grassi posse. Thanks for the tip, Mitch. We can hear you. I mean, I can hear you guys. And thanks for telling me, Michael. It's been a while since you raided me, Tom. But I'm grateful you brought the posse in for this. Happy holidays, by the way, Tom. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting that. Probably did over the Aboriginal channel based on where most of the views are coming from. I think it's mostly because it's on the Aboriginal network, Michael, not on my own channel. Because remember, I stream games on 3 stations, not just my own. It's on the Aboriginal Sports Network stream, not mine. Like I said, it's been about, what's it been since you rated me, Tom? Since you last rated me, Tom? A little over 3 years. I'm grateful, don't get me wrong. Coming up, Michael. I'm going to send it to you through Discord, Michael, just to avoid my chat getting overbloated. Here. I sent it to you on your on our Discord DM. Damn right, Tom Grossi raid. And too bad many of them have flown the coop. You're welcome. Or if that game goes to a tie next week. They already left, dude. Yeah, Zelensky's not going to agree to a peace deal.
Basically at 12:01 this morning. Temperature's been a lot closer to our low so far today. Up 44 degrees, picked up about 100 of an inch of rain, but a lot of low.
Michael, you're already a mod on my station. See?
44 degrees. You can't see it though right now. Winds out of the south-southeast at 3 miles an hour. Radar though generally quiet across the region. That low-level cold air moving in out ahead of that frontal boundary that's going to push through as we go throughout your Monday. Temperatures currently.
If you're going to ask me to mod you on the ABSN, that's not my territory. I mean, when it comes to the Aboriginal Sports Network, I'm one of the lowest guys in the pecking order. The lowest guys on the totem pole, so to speak. I should be a guest on Tom Grossi's show, but I'm probably not gonna happen. Oh, hey, Michael. Can I ask why you're using Marcus's avatar?
Still recognize my name. That's all that matters. So
What's the Panther story, Greg?
Wanted to
Simple.
tell you anyway.
Well, just hold on a sec. Just hold on a sec, Michael. What's the story for the Panthers, John? Greg, simply put, they gotta beat or force a draw with Tampa Bay next week. They do that, they get the 4th seed in the South title, and they'll be playing San Francisco.
So get this, Mets. I went to check on the bitch's channel, or the idiot's channel to keep it PG, and he deleted everything. He deleted all of his shorts. No, he didn't delete his channel. His channel's up intact. He deleted all of his videos, all of his shorts, and all of his posts. They are all gone. I think he's about to run.
I see.
And he calls me a coward. Look at him. Has they terminated his channel? No. Because he runs like a coward.
Third quarter about to begin anyway. Philly's up 13-0, and if Buffalo loses this game,
I just wanted to tell you this real quick, Matt. So just a quick update. That's all.
I know, but I'm just saying, if Buffalo loses this game, New England's got the AFC East sewn up. I mean, seriously.
Oh no, Buffalo's gonna cook them. But let Buffalo cook, man. If Buffalo doesn't come back in the second half, then it's like.
I mean, they're already in the playoffs as a wild card at minimum.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad.
I know. I'm pissed.
The Steelers had a divisional spot opportunity, and they
squandered it. Now they got to beat Baltimore next week.
Yep, they need to beat Baltimore.
Same thing with me and Carolina.
If they beat Baltimore next week, then we get. We might. Back. Oh, you're good, dude.
No.
Well, I'm gonna head out anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Black. It's a hold on the return team. Ball will start at the 20 for Buffalo. Allen out of the gun. Check down pass to Shakir. Gain of 6. Handoff. Oh, it was a 7-yard catch. They forgot the damn straw. Drops incomplete. 4th down. Something I've done before. Wait a second. This is the Frisco burger. I ordered the famous star. Oh, well. I was wondering why this was so small. Didn't even give me the pickles. Piece of shit. Hardee's. And they gave me the wrong damn order.
And now the pit stop. But wait, what is this? It's Santa! Optimus Christmas miracle. But the team's on it. Now everyone's getting Red Bull. And Santa is back on track. Red Bull with the balloons. Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Of all the things to go fucking wrong today, I mean, bad enough the Giants are winning Super Tank Bowl when they shouldn't. Now this shit happens. It was Yelp, actually, Michael. Please stand by. In case 3rd and 12, Hurts drops back, gets away from a sack, gets rid of it, incomplete. Might as well just do the damn Frisco Bacon BLT. Eat that fucking moss. Kick is away. And that's going to roll and be touched at the 1-yard line. Oh, it's going to be a touchback. The Eagles defender who did touch it, his foot was on the goal line.
In a Capricorn cafe close. There's no fees or minimum, so your money stay. Smoke cafe is open 7 days.
Only one more week of these damn commercials, and then they'll be gone. They can't unless I delivered everything, if I gave back every piece of the meal. So I'm stuck with this. First and 10 from the 20. And off the cook. He cuts. He's got a lane and just misses out on the first down. Double-digit comebacks this year. Buffalo trailed by 15 going into the final 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. 3 weeks ago. Like 15. They were down by 21 and they won it. Their first half-point differential is amongst the worst, but they're goats. But Buffalo's the goat when it comes to second half-point differential. Let's see if that trend holds true. First and 10 from the 30. Figure the handoff. Allen dump passes. And a gain of 11 on the screen, on the check down by Davis. First and 10 from the 42. And out to Cook. And he barely gets over the line. Gain of 1. And damn, just look at that rain. It's borderline into hail. Second and 9 from the 43. Drop back. And he just gets rid of it. Drop back. Caught. First down, Knox. To the Philly 49. $48-8, excuse me. 8:15 left in the third. Buffalo down 2 scores. From the gun. And down Allen goes. Loss of, let's see, he was on the 47. He's down at the 44. 9. Seriously, Giants, you're up 17 again. I ask again, Giants, what's the fucking point of you guys winning this game? You win, you fall in the draft, on the draft board to the number 3 pick. And you let the Raiders take the top pick. That's right. Oh, a kickoff. There. Why is it for the last 3 years in a row we seem to get a kickoff or punt return for a touchdown in the penultimate game of the year? Fourth and 15. Fair catch at the 17. Aimed by Britton Covey. Paradise Lost. Hey, Giants, how about you fuck up this game this week? And let's face it, your Super Bowl is painful, and you're gonna win this game. But that means even when you win, you still fucking lose. And Buffalo looks like things are going to get out of hand. In any case, 6 minutes and 28 seconds left. Philadelphia was set shot at their own 16. So would I. So would I. So what point do I get rated via the Aboriginal Network? First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Two receivers to Hurts' left. Three to the left. Hurts drops looking right, and that's bad down. Drop back by Hurts. Second and 10. He's going deep. What a catch by Devonta! That's a 17-yard pickup, but Smith is down. They're going to challenge this call? Why?
Any condition, most expensive plan now required. Plus, switch and move off your phone bill up to $8 per line.
Looking for a reason to try the $5 chicken meal deal with you? This one. 3, 4, and this place. So look, that's what you get with the $5 McChicken meal deal with McDonald's.
Fantasy movies on Tubi. Be free forever. Forever.
You tell me. I'll film it. In full.
Forever.
And the call is overturned. It is not a catch by Devonta. The ball slid out and hit the ground as he was coming down with it. So it is not a 17-yard pickup. Call reversed. So instead of 1st and 10 from the Eagle 33, it's 3rd and from their 16. From the 16-yard line. Brown in motion, 2, 3. Who jumped? What? Third and 10 anyway. Ball on the 16-yard line. Four wide formation, 2 to each side. Hurts drops back. Rolling back. He's going to fire it. Incomplete. Over the head of A.J. Brown. It's a 3 and out for Philadelphia. The punt is away. It's a pretty good kick. Shakira at his own 24 to recover it. To catch it, and he'll get out of bounds after a 7-yard run. It's a 7.5. But here's the thing. I've done this one before in the past. And I don't tend to do repeat retreads unless needed. Unless it's a yearly traditional release. From the 32. Single back, Cook in the backfield, 6:03 left in the third. Cook hands off, and he's not going anywhere. Loss of 1. Five punts, a fumble loss, and a half. I mean, at this point, they're phoning in. They'd rather be the wild card WC1 or 2. But whatever. 2nd and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. Allen out of the gun, Cook in the backfield, four wide out set, 2 to each side. Allen drops back, goes over the middle, tipped, incomplete. He was looking for Cook. I swear the ball is slicker than grease tonight in Buffalo, in Orchard Park. Allen having one of his worst outings so far. Drop back. He's going to go deep. Incomplete. Are we going to get a flag? Yes, we are. DPI on Campbell, on Mitchell. Flag. 40, 50. See, 18. Where's the ball going to be placed on that? And Fangino even knows he screwed up. Knows that Mitchell screwed up. 26-yard penalty on that one. That's going to move the ball to the Philadelphia 42 with 5:17 left in the quarter. Tough break for Mitchell. First and 10 from the 42. Hand off to Cook. He does break free briefly, but he's only going to get 3. Jalen Carter on the stop. Drop back. Gonna go deep. What a catch! What a catch! Shea Steelers. And that ball doesn't even hit the ground. 32-yard pass incomplete. Second and goal, Buffalo. Ball at the Philly 7. 4:29 to go. He was looking for Gabe Davis on that pass. 3:55 left. 3:51 to go. Second and goal from the 7. 4 wide set. Shavers goes into motion. Drop back by Allen. Goes over the middle. Caught by Shakir, but he's going to be dropped about 3 yards short of the goal line. Gain of 4. Oh, they're going to give him 5, so the ball's at the 2. When it comes to red zone offense, Buffalo, one of the best, ranked number 7 in red zone touchdown percentage. From the 2, they hand it to Cook, and he's not going anywhere. And down 2 scores, you're going to have to go for it. If you go for the field goal, you're still down 2 scores. Loss of a yard. Marcus Epps on the stop. Sniffed out the run up the gut. Despite the cut, not enough to get away. Allen's still out there. 4th and goal from the 3. Two and a half left in the 3rd. Empty set for Allen. Drop back. Allen gonna run for it. Will he get the touchdown? No, he is not. Right there. He's down at the 1-inch line. It's a turnover on downs for Buffalo. First and 10. Hurts. They're doing the tush push. But this is basically just to get out of the shadow of their end zone, not. And it does. Pickup of 2. Like I said, in that situation, it's just to get breathing room, not. I mean. Second and 8. Ball at the 3. Minute 42 to go. That tush push was strictly for breathing room purposes, not for a first down. So I can understand what Sirianni was doing there. Barkley up the gut. Got to the left end. He'll get 2 and be brought down at the 5. I think at this point what Philadelphia is doing is 1, chew up the clock, and 2, just get out of the shadow of their own end zone to give their kicker some breathing room. Drop back. Hurts getting away. Slides down, and he's brought down after a loss of 1. Nowhere to go on that one, essentially. And the Giants are going to lose ultimately on the first draft pick by winning a game in the 11th hour after losing 9 or 10 straight, right? Because of bullshit hubris. Kick is away. It's deep. Shakir will get it midfield. He's over the 45 and steps out the 41. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Not that it's going to really matter long term anyway. Hand off to pass to Knox, and he's only going to get 2, and that's going to end the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth now. The score stands. Philadelphia 13, Buffalo nothing. And much like that game against New York in 2023, Buffalo enters the final quarter being held to no points. Please stand by. I'm about to do my weekly Giants short. Pressure in the face. Incomplete. Misses Cook on the long shot. Does Josh Allen. Zach Vaughn on the coverage. There, Nate Allen has to make a break for it. Goes back. And down he goes. I do not understand what the fuck he was doing on that. Second sack, and it's a bad one. Punt unit coming out for Buffalo. Yet another penalty. Kick is away. Touchback. $13-0. And if you're New England, this is what you want to see from Buffalo. For those wondering what I said about the Giants getting a Pyrrhic victory over the Raiders, I'm not wrong. You wondering what that score is? 34-10. 34-10 Giants. They didn't need to win this damn game. Sure, Jackson Dart had probably one of his best games this season. But what was the point of this fucking game? As if things couldn't get worse for the Raiders, they now have to rely on Kenny Pickett for the final 100 seconds. 100 seconds. And they basically just went back to start. The Giants just basically stayed put at 3-14 to end the year, I'll bet. They're going to lose to Dallas next week. Not that it matters for the Cowboys, but the point still applies. They can't finish any better than 8-1 and no worse than 7-9-1. First and 10 to the 20. First and 10 to 20 for Philadelphia. Pistol set. Handoff to Barkley. He hasn't had many positions to run today, and he's only going to get 4 on that carry. That at least puts him at 70 yards today. I only gave him 3. Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Hand off to Barkley. Not getting anywhere this time. Seriously, these Giants can't even tank right. Hurts in trouble, gets away from a sack, gets rid of it, incomplete, 3rd down. Or 4th down, so it's a 3 and out. Shakir in the back, sheer back to receive the punt. Was that blocked? No, it was not. Shakir goes back pedals to the 19, over the 20, 25, 30, 35, gets away from the 40 to the 45, and he steps out the 46. Gain at 20, return at 27. First and 10 from the 46. Allen fakes a handoff. Slide catch. 1st down at the 4, or maybe a little short of it, at the Eagle 44. So it was not first down. Second one. Handoff to, I don't know who that is, but he'll get 5 for the first down for Buffalo. Oh, it's Gabe. Uh-oh, Gabe Davis is limping. Oh, that was Davis. That was Davis. Check down to Shakir, and he'll get 4. Second 7. Hand out to Cook. He finds a hole. Down he goes. And I think he got the first down. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Nope. Darn one. Hand out to Cook. And he goes up the gut. Gets 2. First and 10 from the 29. Pitch to Cook. Hand off. And it's going to be a pickup of 5. Smart move to stop the clock. 7 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Clock resets. And for those wondering, no, I have not called a shutout on my channel yet. Second and 6 from the 25-yard line. And a pickup of 1. 1 for Ty Johnson. Pass. Damn right, partner. I mean, that's the second year in a row they had the top pick going into the penultimate week. I mean, then they fucking decide to ball out. Fuck you, John Mara. Hand up the gut. And your first down. Got another bill down. It's part of their O-line. Ball be at the 2-yard line. Brown is up. 6:09 left in the game. Buffalo down 13. Looking to get on the board. I mean, the Giants season was going to be a disaster. Don't get me wrong, folks. But at this point, John Mara has got to go. He is too overreactive, too trigger finger when the fans get on his case. No first down on that run. No gain. Third down coming up. Cooper DeJean with cut. He plugs the hole with a plug of the hole. They're in one. They're going to go Niagara nudge. And Allen plows through for the touchdown. Buffalo's finally on the board with 5:11 left. Well, it's not going to be a shutout at least. Okay, where are the Giants dropping the tankathon? It's blocked! We fall to number 2. Okay, not the worst we could have done, so not the worst position to fall to. We still have a top 2 pick, so okay. But the PAT gets blocked. Jalen Carter getting his hand up and getting his hand on the ball. So with 5:11 left, it's still a one-score game, but instead of it being Buffalo down 6, they're down 7. And anyone who pulls that fucking meme on me is getting the boot, okay? You know which one I'm talking about. Based on what I just said. Seriously, I hate that damn meme. My nephew puts it on me every damn time. Having said that, Buffalo is going to need to get the ball back and get back fast. Jaguars sneak past the Colts to keep their hopes for the top seed alive, but honestly, they don't have much of a shot. Steelers shocked by the Browns. Winner take all next week. Carolina falls to Seattle. We'll play for the NFC South with the Bucks. Pittsburgh gets Baltimore next week. Winner of those games will get the playoff spots as AFC North and NFC South division champions, respectively. Jalen Hurts has been useless with the air game in this half. He's only thrown the ball 6 times, and he hasn't connected on any of them. First and 10, ball on the 30 for Philadelphia. 5 minutes left. I set. Pitch to Barkley. And he gets he gets stuck in the backfield. Loss of 4. 4:25 left. 2nd and 13. Ball on the 27. Hurts out of the gun. Gives it to Barkley again. He does break free briefly, but he's only going to get 2. Under 4 to go. Each team has 3 timeouts left, plus the warning. Oh, you got 1 back. You got 1 yard back. Okay, never mind. They get the snap off. Hurts going to throw the bomb. Looking for Smith. Overshot. Is there a flag on this? Is there a flag? No, there is not. It's a 3 and out, and with 3:29 to go, Buffalo still got a shot to at least force overtime. Snap. Kick is away. Nearly blocked again. This is a boomer. Fair catch at the 15. Buffalo will have 3:21, 3 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning to work with. They got to get 85 yards down the field. Buffalo has won 6 games this year when they trail by 6 or more. Tied for the most in the league. With wins against Baltimore, Cincinnati, New England. Who else have they won against in this situation? It wasn't Kansas City. Tampa Bay? Even then, they didn't get that didn't go to the 4th quarter, though, to be fair. 1st and 10 from the 17. So it's 83 yards. Hand off to Cook. He finds a hole. Gets to the 23-yard line. Pick up a 6. They say he got 5. That's bullshit. Anyway, ball at the 22 and a half. 2:42 to go. Allen with Cook in the backfield. They fake the handoff. Allen drops back. He looks. Chased out of the pocket. He has to get rid of it. Incomplete. 3rd down. Seriously, gotta wait till fucking 11 o'clock for this damn report. Remind me to kill Dave for this. Third and 5. Drop back by Allen. Caught. 1st down. Down to Cooks. He gets it at the 29, 30-yard line. That's incomplete. 2nd down. Oh, we got flag! Never mind. No flag. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. 2-yard pickup. We go to the warning. 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball at the 30-yard line. 13-6 Philadelphia.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes in your tub and shower? Mr. Clean Magic Eraser cuts through 100% of soap scum and grime, while Mr. Clean Extra Durable effortlessly tackles messes throughout your home. Switch to Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. The Acura ABS. Hey Google, turn it up. Take it.
Hurry at your local Electric for the seasonal performance event going on now.
Got your lucky jersey?
Haven't watched it since the win started.
Nation of Red Moose. Matron is made for fans on game day and every day. Touchdown! Make me. Remote is recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Third and 9. Ball on the 30 for the Buffalo Bills. They got to get it to their own 38. Why a check down pass? And he's not even going to get anywhere. They got to go for it now. Timeout wasted. Booze coming down in Buffalo's final, what would basically be Buffalo's final game at the current rendition of Highmark Stadium. Loss of 1. I do not understand why the fuck you'd call for a check down when Philadelphia is getting ready to sniff that out, Buffalo. What's the point of going for a fucking check down? Why throw a damn check down? 4th and 10, ball at the 39 at the 29. Empty single back set. Last chance. Allen gets rid of it. It's a lateral roll. First down to the 50, 45, and steps out the 44. Shavers on the flip, gets the flip on the pass. A little bit of trickery from Buffalo. Gets it to the 46-yard line, 7-yard line. Collectively, that's a 24-yard pickup. Allen over the middle, that's swatted down. Down at the line, 2nd down. Minute 40 to go. Oh, that is unnecessary roughness. 2nd and 10, Buffalo. Ball at the 47 of the 6 of the Eagles. Allen goes for the deep drop. He's going to go deep over the middle. Is it caught or picked? It's caught right at the 10-yard line. 36-yard catch out of David Tyree by Brandon Cooks. What a fucking catch. Minute 11 to go. Hand off to Cooks, and he's not going to get anywhere on that. No gain. $57 seconds left. 2nd and goal from the 10. And 2nd and goal from the 9. Excuse me. I don't understand why Buffalo's not burning their 2nd timeout. 38 seconds. This is bad clock management if you're Buffalo. Taking the handoff. Allen. Looking. Chased out of the pocket. Gets loose. Dives down to the 2-yard line. And Buffalo will burn their 2nd timeout. Pick up a 7. 23 seconds left. Oh, 6. So they give him, so it's on the 3. But the same basic principle still applies. Buffalo has to use up their 2nd timeout. 23 seconds left. Buffalo needs to score if they want to have any shot of getting the AFC East Division title. Especially when they got an easy one next week against the Jets. And New England has a fairly easy one, but I wouldn't count on it given how often Miami has given them fits how often they've had fits thrown their way by Miami. In any case, 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Drop back to pass by Allen. To Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo! Dawson Knox! So now the question is, do you play for the tie or do you go for 2? Either way, Buffalo needs to ensure that Philadelphia is kept out of field goal range, regardless of direction, regardless of what Buffalo decides to do, regardless of what they decide to do. If they don't score on the 2-point conversion, oh, wait, he's not in. And right there, the arm is down before Knox even gets in. Tough break for Buffalo yet again. This is basically similar to what happened last week when I called Pittsburgh against Detroit. This will not be a touchdown for the Bills. Tough break for the Eagles. Dodge a bullet right there. Let's see, the Giants next year get everybody in the AFC South. They get everybody in the NFC North. No, they already did the North this year. Never mind. It would be the NFC West next season. Whoever was last place in the South, and in this case, it would be New Orleans unless Arizona, or it could be Atlanta if Atlanta loses tomorrow night to Los Angeles. That is not good if you're Buffalo. 4th and goal, ball at the 1-yard line. 8 seconds on the clock. Is McDermott going to use that bat? And with 6 seconds left, McDermott uses his final timeout. Buffalo has got to score here. The ball is on the 1-yard line. Do you do the Niagara nudge again? It'll be tricky, but I would risk doing it. But then what do you do? I mean, it's quite obvious McDermott's going to want to go for 2 if the Bills get in. If Buffalo gets in. Hang on to your hats, folks. I mean, hang on to your ball sacks, folks. Shoved. Allen's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. 5 seconds left. He got in this time. And and McDermott has already stated they're going for 2. Bass had his PAT blocked last time out. I mean, Prater had his PAT blocked last time. And Buffalo's not playing for overtime. They're playing for the win right here. They're going to go for 2. If they don't get it, Philadelphia wins, and Buffalo is locked out of winning the AFC, and New England will become the AFC East champs. Philly's going to burn their second time out with 5 seconds to go. Oh, boy. Oh, fucking boy. I haven't been this on edge since I called Eagles Dallas or Kansas City against Denver. Will the Bills leave this game 12-4, or will they leave it 11-5? We're going to find out in a few seconds. It's on the 4th day of Christmas. 4 calling birds have come around. This is it. 2-point attempt for Buffalo. Here we go. They've not done well in these situations. Faking the handoff by Allen. He's chased out of the pocket. He fires. No good! The Eagles win! He was looking for Shakir. He was too far away from the ball. Buffalo loses. New England is the AFC Eastern Division champion as soon as the kick gets away. And 5 years of dominance atop of the AFC East come to an end for Buffalo. There's a new sheriff in town, and it's an old enemy. The evil empire is back on top in the American Football Conference Eastern Division. Bill's going to try for the onside kick. If they can't get it, game over. Even if they do get it, there's not a lot of time. There's hardly any time to try to get in the field goal range. Yeah, but that was with over a minute left in the final period. This only has 5 seconds. Here, there's only 5 seconds left on the clock. On the bounce, scooped up by Goddard. Eagles win. We will pick it. We'll fall down with it in hand. Eagles win 13-12. And the Patriots are the AFC Eastern Division champions for the first time since the 2019-2020 season. With this loss, Buffalo is locked out of the top four conference spots in the playoffs. They can only play for a top wildcard spot. And their final home game of the 2025 season ends on a sour note. This was a fucking nail biter. Remember, Eagles can't get any higher than 3 seed as far as I know. But if Chicago loses, no way, it still wouldn't matter. Chicago losing, they still hold the tiebreaker over the Eagles. Buffalo has a 20 and goes 20 touchdown first downs to 11 over the Eagles. 6 of 15 in third down efficiency to 3 and 13 in favor of the Eagles. 2 out of 3 of the Bills. 2 out of 3 on fourth down efficiency in favor of the Bills. 190 to 331 in favor of the Bills. When you look at the second half metrics, the pendulum had swung basically all the way in favor of Buffalo, but they just couldn't do much with it. I mean, Philadelphia was stuck playing ground game throughout the entire second half, but it was all small incremental runs. Buffalo had won the second half, but they just couldn't handle the Eagle D. But the Eagles D held them down when it counted. Blocked PAT and a bad throw on the final play of the game. On the final Buffalo play of the game. Hurts only needed 13 of 27 passing, 110 yards and a touchdown. He didn't get sacked. He only got sacked once for 2 yards compared to Josh Allen getting sacked 5 times for 51 yards. At 23 of 35 passing for 211 yards. And on the ground, 2 touchdowns by Allen. On 7 carries for 27 yards. James Cook led all rushers on 20 carries for 74 yards. Or it's compared to Saquon Barkley's 19 for 68. Only receiving touchdown this game goes to Dallas Goedert. But even Eagle fans will agree with me. The way this game ended was fucking ugly. But nevertheless, Philadelphia now solidifies themselves as the number 3 seed in the NFC. Buffalo is locked out of winning the AFC East. That's it for tonight. I will catch you next week for the season finale. I don't know what game it's going to be, but join me for it. Comment, like, and subscribe to the ABSN and the Hardcore Sports Network. I'll see you in 2026. Happy holidays. This is Mets2128 signing off. Goodbye. Good night. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy New Year. Bang!